This year's entrance examination, organized by Jamb for admission of candidates into tertiary institutions, has witnessed some controversies. First was the issue of alleged glitch that was said to have happened in Lagos and Southeast states, which resulted in abysmal performance by candidates, which compromised some results, with nearly 80% of students getting low grades. The low pass rate sparked widespread outrage, especially after one candidate took her own life, following which the Jamb registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, apologized in tears, leading to some candidates being made to sit for the exam a second time.
As registrar of Jamb, I hold myself personally responsible including for the negligence of the service provider and
for the 2025 UTME, Jamb has set a minimum cut-off mark of 150 for university admission and 100 for polytechnics and colleges of education, with institutions given the leeway to set higher cut-off marks for specific courses. What is, however, disturbing to some education watchers is the consistent reduction in cut-off mark for colleges of education, which are supposed to produce future teachers. They see it as a reflection of the level of neglect of the education sector in the country under successive administrations.
If a student is taught for a certain period, it's expected that the outcome should be good. But now, here we are. Instead of the Jamb to make the cutoff mark for entering into the training institution higher, because for somebody who will teach the ones that will teach the younger generation, of course, you can't give what you don't have. So a teacher is supposed to be an embodiment of knowledge, where you can be able to guide these children so that they can achieve greatness. Now, Jamb is coming up with the reverse. Honestly, this thing needs to be reviewed again, because to say that the failures are the ones sent to the teacher training institution, we are not ready. In fact, it's like we are not really overhauling the education system. Solving the problem of education in Nigeria must start from the basics.
The lower cut-off mark for this year has sparked mixed reactions, with some seeing it as a step towards ensuring that more people are given opportunity for higher education, while others interpret it as lowering of standard.
I think it will greatly affect them in a negative way, because these are teachers, and this cut-off mark is for College of Education. If it's reduced, and then I don't think quality teachers can be produced, and thereby it is going to affect the upcoming generation. Yes, that's my own opinion.
Actually, reducing this very point, honestly, will not enable most of these students, to read very well and read very wide. Because as a result of that, honestly, it will reduce the quality of education. I want to feel that it's going to affect the quality of education negatively, because gone are those days when we have quality teachers that they go for this work because they have passion for it. They have passion for it. Now that Jamb has come to a joint admission matriculation board, has reduced the mark, the cut-off mark to 150, I think it's going to affect the educational background.
Depending on the individual, because if the parents are to do the needful, caution them, they should read very well towards the Jamb. Honestly, it's a good development to them. During our time, I believe that for you to get 120 is not an easy task then. But now, 150, we are in digital world, we are no longer analog. So I believe that it's just a fair and fair for them.
So reducing that mark to that extent will really help in making people go to school, and in turn, those people will acquire knowledge to come back and also impart knowledge to those that are coming up.
Perhaps time has come for the various levels of government to evolve ways of attracting the best brains to study education as a course, while giving incentives to the colleges of education to produce persons who will be equipped to impart quality education to their students. In Abuja, Nasiru Usman for Signature TV.